Hi everyone. This is so unlike me, but I've already uploaded a video on the new service that I put up on my Etsy shop. And for those of you that are returning and anyone that is feeling like they're becoming part of the Casting Cauldron crew, I love you. Hang in there. This message is about arming yourself with confidence and education. I just got back from Pilates, and I've had to cancel that for a few months. Got to reorganize my finances. But, I had to sit down and make sure I had a nice thumbnail, and then I had to put in my link to my ebook, with the affirmations for transformation, which is what helped me come out of my black hole, my crisis, my of identity, breaking out of the brainwashing from the religion I was in, and that's what I'm talking about here. And I took a shower. Maintenance man had come just before I went to Pilates because I had a very stiff handle, so now it's nice and smooth. And then had gone to the store, bought some orange sesame chicken, and I'm looking, and getting ready to maybe put in tags, but I go to sit down and eat, and I see 2 notifications, and I'm thinking, I wonder if somebody's going to make a comment, about the Lucifer video. No, I got 2 very hateful, hateful comments from Christians, one male, one female, using hate speech and profanity. So I am instantly, something said to me, this was coming. As you start to grow, you're going to get more of this. I'm contemplating whether or not I should moderate, and watch comments that come in. Screen them before I upload them. But what difference does it really make? Because I'm still going to either reply or I'm going to do what I did. And I'm telling you, we don't have to hide. What they're doing is wrong. And in my fury, I texted while I was eating, which wasn't good. You're violating community guidelines. I'm reporting you for hate speech, profanity, and I'm blocking you and I'm deleting you. And then the person who replied, with the female who replied to that person, just reiterating, jumping on their bandwagon, reiterating what they had said about these stupid pagans and their garbage life. Their life was going to, like the fiery pit or whatever the words were, guys. I hope you get the message. They were just vomiting up the words that they have been brainwashed with. I know. I was one of them. And that's why I'm here. It's like, if remember the saying, I'm here, I'm queer, get used to it. Guys, we don't have to hide. So many people are watching and learning, and I understand that. But at some point, we have to learn how to gain the confidence to stand up and tell these people, free speech is not a license for abuse. Verbal abuse, harassment, they don't even think the rules apply to them. That's the problem. I know all about it, guys. I know all about it. And that's why I'm here. I'm not a writer, so I don't write blogs. And I love to do my makeup and my hair and everything, and make a nice presentation. But now let me tell you what they were commenting on. The video I made suggesting that we pray for rain for the Euphrates River. How horribly hateful is that? To not even get the message and go to their God and pray for rain for the Middle East, for the Euphrates. I don't think they live in the Middle East. I don't think they're suffering like that. All they care about is what they have been brainwashed to believe. And now not everybody is going to have a type of a leader feeling inside of them, or a leader. As I just stated in my video, I'm a 1. And I had it channeled to me by a psychic years ago. You are a 1. I didn't know what that meant, but that was a clue to what I was going to be doing in the future. They were also hating on the goddess Astarte. Now, it could have been the god Baal or whatever other god, which I thought it was going to be Lucifer. They don't even know the history. They only know the history of what they're taught in Sunday school and Bible school. I know. So the female, I told her, you are not exhibiting Christ's love. Judge ye not, lest ye be judged. I know stuff. Don't come to me like that. I am armed with knowledge. I'm telling you now, get yourself armed with knowledge and with wisdom. If anyone comes after you, you tell them you're violating community guidelines, I'm reporting you. They need to be told. YouTube is not wrong. They're right in that respect. Thank goodness for that. But, you know, it's going to happen more and more as I grow more and more. But if all of us will focus every day on knowing that the truth is the truth. And being a pagan, oh my God. I'm not going to get into the philosophy and everything because I know quite a lot. You need to find the knowledge for yourself. You need to go back and really research ancient history the way I do. I was told that eventually I would be working with things of antiquity. And that is what I have been doing for the past few years. You know, I could sit here and say, you're practicing necromancy. I hate to tell you. You know, you're worshiping a dead spirit. And Christ himself said, I think to Thomas, you will twist my words and make a religion. They don't even know, okay? So they need to be told. And you need to have the courage to stand up. Now, I have an acquaintance who I feel is a friend in this community. And she channeled a message from Lilith one day that I think was kind of possibly relating to me, and this is like a warning, and that you're gaining more notoriety and people are starting to listen. You're going to have to be diligent in your affairs and dealing with others. Hey, I got no problem with it. You know why? Because I know that I know that I know. And I am here to support you. But you have to arm yourself with the knowledge. Please go back and do yourself a favor. Study history. Many people, thank goodness on YouTube, have so much information. You have got to spend your spare time looking at some of this information to find out what was really going on back in those days. I don't have enough days or hours in my life. I've got other things I need to talk about. And, you know, provide products and services for people to gain self-knowledge, which they don't want you to have. Now, I'm not saying Christ didn't want you to have it. But, yeah, go back, please, go back and do the history. And as soon as I can get a laptop, I'll be coming live. And we can always throw in snippets of history and what I have felt and learned from what I have heard about how things were back then. Even my great aunt, who was a hardcore Baptist, said to me, Christ came back to tell people, you got too many rules. No one can have joy of life with all these rules. Somehow that just gets lost in the translation. But one of the worst things is that when women subscribe to these ideas that keep them blocked off from their own higher self and their own goddess within. And I'll probably be long gone, dead and buried, before these things really start to blossom. So that is my message. That's what I'm here for, and I'm not going away. And I don't think that we have to, like I said, invite trouble when we're going out in public. But if you're armed with knowledge and the conviction of what you've been told by spirit or led by spirit or your guardian, and those people don't even know who their guardian is. They don't even know who their guardian spirit is. Then you will have the confidence to say, hey, no. Report them, block them, and delete them. And you can even quote scripture back to them. And then delete them. And in the past, I wasn't this confident. I was upset and afraid and a couple times wanted to go away. Just didn't know how to deal with it. So I'm telling you, this is not fair. This is not right. Maybe you know it. God has blessed you. Let's share it. Let's be, part of a community that is helping others realize why we're on this path and that it's not for everybody. Those people need to be followers, and if they go through a crisis of identity later, I wish them well, because it was not easy for me. I don't think it's easy for anyone who goes through a crisis of identity. So, I don't want to get too maudlin here. This is my message for you to stand up for yourself with your conviction and know that if this is what you have been led to learn, you don't have to go through a crisis of identity. You just decide, I don't want that anymore. It didn't work for me. It never did work for me. Ever. They don't realize they've been scared to death, frightened into submission, threatened into obedience. And that's the truth. Blessed be to you. Have a wonderful rest of the week. Might see you in a couple of days, okay, with my hair and makeup and everything. Also tonight, there's a Capricorn moon. So, there's a zodiac with Astarte that is Capricorn. And this is helping you with your goals. She's got also the Taurus and the Jupiter. So, your goals, calling on Astarte to help you with your goals with this Capricorn moon. She can help bring the Taurian resources into your life. And because I'm aligned with Astarte, I felt yesterday to sit on the sofa and reach out to the artist who created my pendant. And she gave me some really helpful suggestions on how I can network with other Facebook groups that are good. And she gave me a name and told me how I could post. And she's also going to share the link to my shop so I can get more people to, more eyeballs on my store, my products. So please take a look at that and like and share and subscribe. Be careful, but find someone if you can who's also hopefully ready, willing, and able to listen to ideas about esoteric matters and alternative spirituality. Hail thyself. See you soon.